Say, man, it don't work, don't eat. It's important that you move your feet. Knock your mouth. Say, man, it don't work, don't eat. It's important that you move your feet. I be collecting some missed calls. Old friends on my line.
All right. Welcome back. Another great episode of Primerily Speaking. I am your host with the most, man, with the gas, Mr. Papa 2 quarters. Let me get in that ass. It's your boy, Prime.
And please believe the big dog is back behind a hot mic, goddamn. I am Mr. Midnight. I am the Black Line. I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the total package Rex Devereaux.
Yes, he is back, and I am your man, FOX.
You heard. And we got a special guest in the building with us today.
What's up, man? It's Twaun, also known as Triple T, Tank Top Twaun, baby. Let's go.
I like it.
Tony.
It's a family affair, baby. It's a family affair today.
Let's go. Now, today on this episode of Primes, we got a special episode because we are celebrating our own Rex Devereaux's birthday.
Yeah.
The big 5-0, baby. The big 5-0. How's it feel?
It feels fantastic. I done conquered weight classes all over the league. I am the man. And it feels good to be 50, dog.
I like it, man.
I appreciate that. Come on. I appreciate that, folks. You on point. I love it.
That's what's
up.
Yeah, exactly. That's something else. I thought I wouldn't have made it, but I did it.
Did anything special to commemorate?
That's not important, but we gonna move on.
Okay, all right. All right, man. Well, fellas, how y'all boy doing, man? How's everybody week been so far?
Yeah, can't complain.
Fantastic.
True.
Well,
Triple T.
Saturday, so,
But no, we don't know. No.
Damn work.
Oh,
we ain't gonna go there though. You know what I'm saying? We right here blowing fans and shit. But
we ain't worry about that.
Do what he do.
Mm-hmm. We know about hard times. It's all good. We know about hard times.
Yeah, that sun out there ain't playing today, man. If you're out there, man, please keep cool, man. Drink plenty of water. Stay inside if you got to, man. Because let me tell you, man, I don't know why there's so many people on the roads today, but, man, it's too hot to just be outside. People need to stay their ass in the house, man.
You know, lie, dog. If you're working out there, quit. Find a better job. Square buzz. That is not American for them boy to have you out there like that.
Man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
man. So, man, we got a plethora of topics this week, man. Plenty of things going on, man. I'm going to go ahead and jump off with the NBA draft, man. That just happened a couple days ago, man. So I want to get y'all boy take on the picks for the NBA draft. Everybody know Cooper Flag was going number 1.
my boy.
And he went to Dallas.
Dude Nation.
Well, I won't hear Fox say something. He ain't say nothing
I
yet.
ain't got to, like the man say, everybody know that, you know?
Okay, so, I just asked the question,
You a Dallas fan?
Nah, I'm a Dookie, man. But
all right.
I ain't trying to toot my horn too much because my whole team going. So I ain't know how
that starting 5, baby.
I ain't so, that's why you ain't
the whole
say
starting
too
5 get drafted?
Yeah, Rex, that's why you ain't let me say too much, so.
Boy, that's why. Okay, that makes sense.
I know how I look at next year.
I got you. Not good.
Hold on now. We got some prime stars coming in now.
Stop it, yeah.
Hey, the Boozer twins.
Stop it.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna throw this out there because ain't too many Duke players that really live up to snuff in the NBA now. So.
Here we go. One thing we ain't gonna do. We ain't gonna start the show off with that.
Okay. Well, hopefully Cooper Flag. Good luck, young man. Good luck in Dallas. We will see what you do.
Yeah, we will do that.
You know, he going where 2 pretty great Duke players are at. Kyrie Irving.
I'm about to say Kyrie Irving.
Can't take that away from him. Kyrie player.
You done had this conversation, guys. You done had this conversation, guys.
A lot of people don't speak about, but I like his game. Derek Lively.
Oh, you like Derek Lively's game?
I like Derek Lively.
He's a dookie?
He is definitely a dookie.
Okay.
I like how
I know this Fox still ain't saying too much.
He knows his position.
I know he still ain't saying too much.
Because see, he ain't got to deal with y'all I jump off that bird. I got to deal with that.
Yes.
Yeah, so, you know,
you already know.
I'm going to trade kind of light on that right now.
I mean, I did see that one of the Gamecocks players did get picked up. I saw that was good.
He got
He was pretty good.
I think he did
Hold up. Stop the press is a who?
Yeah.
A South Carolina game player?
The first ever draft pick from South
Basketball
Carolina.
player?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Okay.
Yeah, man. I was surprised too, to be honest.
Yeah, I know you were.
Yeah, we know you don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is he dating Chloe Kitts. That's it. That's the only thing I know.
You didn't who?
Figured that.
Well, she played for the women's basketball team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, one of the things that I want to talk about when it comes to the draft, and your boy Ace Bailey, man. And how he been like, acting low
What a deal
like a
is with
child.
Bad for business. He bad for business.
He was acting like a child, man, because he didn't go to Utah.
He told the top 5 teams not to pick him up. Literally, that's what he told them.
But
Top 5
still.
teams don't pick me up. What?
But still, like, you go into the NBA, bro. What does it matter? You don't really get a choice of who you go to.
Right?
Man, that's the new age, man. Them boys
That
don't
was
care nothing
saying-
but that no more. Brian.
We done talk about that in Title and shit.
Yeah,
But it's like,
one time he won a big thing just to make the NBA. Right now, them brothers don't care about that, man.
So he didn't want the top 5 teams to
He
draft
didn't
him.
want to go to Utah.
He won't go to a good team.
You know, like he said, but other teams too, because
He didn't go to
all
any
the
other
workouts-
meetings or anything.
all the
he
workouts, all the workouts they scheduled for him to go, he canceled all of them.
Oh, he ain't gonna be in the league long.
I don't see that either. I ain't gonna lie.
In the league long. They
He
gonna
gonna
teach him a
end up
lesson.
seeing himself.
Unless he's a hell of a player.
Well,
You better do something.
And I don't.
even if he is a really great player starting off like
You're not gonna
that,
deal with that.
no.
Man, listen here, y'all say what y'all won't say, but if he can score 40 and grab 20, they gonna deal with wherever he bring. He doesn't see that.
He scored 40 and did all that at
I think
Rutgers.
he's.
No, that's why I say I don't see that. Like I said, I don't see that now.
Okay.
But if he's an exceptional athlete, they don't care what he bringing now.
I mean, for him to be exceptional, you got to be starring.
Exactly.
And I didn't hear a damn thing about Rutgers. So.
And why?
Ace Billy might have to have a seat on the sectionals later. I might have to think
I'm
about
saying,
that.
I'm like, bro, you can't even get your foot in the door yet, and you already telling these people what you can, what you want.
I
and
trying
what
to
you
get a
don't wanna
man.
do.
I try and get a man a low grades because look at shit. Who see that coming?
Whoa. He's no shade. And Shea didn't do that. She didn't start that.
She ain't been no shit.
You know what? Wait, hold up. You know what?
She ain't been shit.
The man went to 2-3 different teams.
You know what it is with us right now?
He got passed
and it's funny
around.
because normally around about this time, Prime not get an F. Fox get an F for the day for that. He get an F for the day.
How? She ain't been shit.
Yeah. To Ace Billy to the MVP.
Man, I'm just saying.
I don't know what you just saying, Fox.
No,
but,
I ain't gonna let him do what he's trying to do. You did not hear me compare that man to shit.
I know you were saying.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that now.
What Fox saying is when Shea come into the league,
You know what?
he ain't been who he is now.
Yeah, but he even trying to dictate what he go at though. He even trying to dictate what he go at
I
though.
mean, you gotta remember when he started.
He heard what I said.
I should just watch.
SGA ain't been trying to dictate what he go at
Yeah,
though.
we
He had
But
potential
that
since he first came into
that
the
ain't what we
league.
talking about right now.
So y'all justifying this? That's what.
No.
I ain't justifying
Yeah, I just want to make sure now.
I just
I
think it all
definitely-
upon what he said.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely can't justify
I
that
ain't gonna
bullshit.
justify that. Cause like I would Prime. You make it to the NBA, man. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
know, so
What's going on, fellas?
All that extra shit, I ain't what it is.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
make
the
no
problem
sense.
now. They feel privileged,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they entitled to everything.
And like you said, I don't see what he talking about because they ain't like he put up no 40 and 50 point at Rockets.
Right? Right.
To be honest with you, I ain't really know too much about him.
Until he started making all this noise, isn't it? That's why he
When they
making this
start talking
noise.
about the draft, that's
That's why he making this noise.
Saying he Jim Jones in it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Boy, and you know what? And he's so sad because somebody tell me Jim Jones suffering from early onset dementia. And at 49 years old, that's some sad shit, dog.
That's
Somebody,
funny.
hey, listen, for him to be out there carrying on like this, it don't make no sense.
and-
You need to get the young man
and that's
help.
the bad part.
Right, bad old guy help.
And that's the bad part about that. Speaking on that, all this carrying on you doing, but no, This the most they talk about you since you brought up Dog's name.
Ever. No, this is the most they ever talk about Jim Jones. Ever.
Talking about you helped Nas win viral. No, this is the most they talking about you because you brought up Nas.
Hold up. What we doing on this again?
This man said he was gonna wrap circles around all. That's
you know what? Like Rex just said.
He need to go back to doing just his ad-libs on the song.
Yeah, what was he talking about?
Let's go, man. We gotta.
We gonna pray for you, Jim. We gonna pray for you.
Next up, we gonna talk about this man out of North Carolina, landscaper. Was facing charges after authorities alleged he threw an unauthorized massive party at a home where he previously served as a landscaper. I'm like, wait a minute. Say what now?
Yeah.
That is big.
So, 37-year-old Michael Brown invited several hundred people to the property and charged them to get in. This is a property that he was being a landscaper on, and he just threw a big ass party. His ass is going to jail.
You know who the blame for this?
Who that?
LeBron James.
I'm about
and
to say
that dumbass house party movie he came out
right?
with. Yeah,
they did the same thing. They went to his house and they threw a party.
No, Primerily Speaking.
That's my dog.
LeBron didn't get caught up in this.
That's my dog.
It's because he started that. That's why.
He didn't make the movie. He just put in the movie. He the one that
He come up with the idea.
You just catch strings all kind of ways.
I mean, when you out here biting styles and rehashing stuff, this is what's gonna happen.
You act like
Twaun, don't start it. Twaun, don't start it, because I knew you want to jump on you and defend him, but you can't defend him. You cannot come on Primerily Speaking.
Oh, you the LeBron stand?
Oh yeah, you ain't remember that?
Don't say it like that. I'm a LeBron fan. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't ride on nothing like
That's
that.
what y'all do. You a LeBron fan, right?
At the end of the day, I respect the man because where he came from, how he started, and where he's at now. Most people don't do what he do. So you gotta respect that. You ain't never seen a man in no scandals.
Well, I ain't touching that subject.
Here we go with the off the court stuff. Here we go with the off the court stuff.
Giving.
What about
open up a whole school.
Nobody debating his accolades.
Yeah. Nobody debating on white lines.
The problem that everybody that we get on
Ain't no
he ain't the GOAT.
yes, and we. Don't say everybody.
That we talk about, he ain't the GOAT. That's what we talking about. Ain't nobody say nothing about his accolades. That was a great. But he ain't the GOAT, man.
But see, that's what them boys do. Oh, he's a great father. He's a great husband. He's done. No, we talk about between them white lines. Between them white lines, cause he is 4 and 6 all time.
Here we go with that. You always talk about that range.
You on that? I'm not going down that road today.
Why not? What are we here for? What are we here
You talking about rings? Then you can't give it to Jordan. Then
why not?
who got more rings than Jordan?
Bo Russell.
Okay.
Bo Russell played against cab drivers and bums back in the day.
That man went 11-2.
Mike changed the game. LeBron ain't never did what Mike did. Never. Mike won 3 in a row, quit, come back and win 3 in a row.
But look at who he had on his team and the people that he put together.
It's always excuses.
Listen, that boy been scouting Rodman since he first left Detroit.
You're supposed to do that.
And think about because he knew he needed him.
You're supposed to do that. So you saying that LeBron ring chasing? How many teams this man done play for?
This is
Jesus Christ. You're supposed to go to a city, and that's supposed to be your city. Let's move on. We're not gonna let Antoine come on here and we calling him by his whole name, Antoine. We're not gonna let Antoine come on Primerily Speaking with his foolishness.
So back to what we were talking about originally, the North Carolina man that got arrested because he was taken into custody on breaking and entering, contributing to the delinquency of minor, injury to real property, obtained property by false pretenses, and second-degree trespassing charges. Now, the question I want to ask y'all,
hold on. Before we do anything, get a man a round of applause.
Please do. He gotta have it. He's my hero right now.
Wait. Who we giving a round of applause to?
The man who threw a party in somebody else's house.
The landscaper. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's bold. He saw an opportunity and he took it.
Yeah,
that's true.
He bubbled, yeah.
I'm trying to figure this out. What landscaper has free reign in somebody's house?
Like that.
He must know them boys. He must have been dealing with them for a while.
Definitely bring in. He definitely break.
Or
it.
you pay somebody to cut your alarm. You ain't got to. Pay somebody to cut your grass. You ain't got an alarm system.
He probably know the family well.
That's true. I mean, it's a $4.3 million mansion. I would hope they got a alarm.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure this out.
We gotta find out. We gotta find out more about this story. Gotta find out more about this.
He know how to get in there.
How you just got free reign to somebody's house and you can landscape?
Yeah. He's my idol right now, but I sure would love to know more about the story.
Yeah, that's all I got right now. The story from USA Today right now.
Like Rex, if you got to find out more, but
we will keep digging.
We'll hear more as time goes on.
Yeah,
time goes on. We'll hear some more. But that's bull. That's bull, man.
Hey.
I tell you, he gets around the applause from me.
Because I'm like,
that ain't just bull, Prime. That's ballsy.
Yeah,
Did they take the money too?
Exactly. You feel, and you charge them.
Yeah.
And they say he invited
That's what I said.
hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Oh, he got paid.
Hundreds of
He
people.
came off.
Shit, if he just charged $5 or $10 a pop,
He came off, man.
Life imitating art, and he bubble.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, I'm
That
telling
might
you.
help him with his bone.
That's why I tell you, Rex, I got to get a man around the applause, man.
that was
When y'all
ballsy.
first told me the story, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm all about this guy right here.
That's like you say, that's ballsy, man.
Ballsy.
Real ballsy.
Ballsy.
Talking about jail, the ninth escaped New Orleans inmate has been captured, leaving just one at large. I'm gonna say that again. One more is left. I'm gonna say that
Discuss this in
again.
pre-production. We didn't tell you, Prime.
No.
That last dude didn't get caught.
Derek Groves is still on the run. Y'all show me where Derek Groves have been caught.
Derrick Rose still on the run, Prime.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All I'm
Goddamn.
saying is,
You know what? I agree. Just let him have it.
That's
Let him
right.
have it.
you know,
Goddamn.
like we were saying, you know, they obviously been watching a lot of Prison Break because that's how they broke out the damn prison. They went through the urinal.
They said it was a brazen
They
escape.
broke a wall through the urinal.
Well, I know
That's
some of them.
exactly how Prison Break
Well,
did
some
it.
of them fellas should have sit down.
Yeah, they had help.
They ain't had no reason to try to escape.
Man, them
They
boys
said-
walking. One dude hiding under the damn car, not too far from the prison. What you doing?
They had help though. The dude who do the custodial work around there, he cut out the water and stuff like that for them boys.
Yeah, they say
Yeah.
they were taking advantage of bad luck, stolen bedding, and a hungry jail employee. Hungry.
Wait,
why they call him man hungry?
Yeah, that's why we don't know what him being hungry had to do with that. What's up? You gotta go, man.
That's crazy, man. But they say he was peacefully arrested and all that good stuff. By a tip, somebody turned him in.
Yeah,
Probably his own
50.
people.
50?
Yeah, they had a 50 on
What?
We'll get that money.
Oh, I'm gonna get that too.
Yeah, I know one guy they caught. He
They
was
said
at
he
the
came from
bus
Harley
stop.
Grove.
Sleeping at the bus
next
stop.
to they said
One
next
guy.
to a college too.
Yeah, they got that ass.
Well, I'll tell you, boy, the country, the bar is just lower, lower and
First
lower.
of all, if I just broke out of
Day by
jail,
day.
I'm not staying in town. I'm getting out as fast as possible.
That's the thing. You
But the
gotta-
thing about it, though, cause where you going there with no dough?
that's the whole thing.
Man, you already did a crime, do another crime. Steal a car.
What type of?
This
What
ain't
type of
Grand,
person?
this ain't Grand Theft Auto.
I'm
This
just
ain't-
saying, you know, you
One at a
already
time,
did a
though, boy.
crime.
You know, you
It
think about
won't hurt.
breaking out. I think you should have a plan. You know?
Right?
Ain't nobody had a plan.
It ain't like y'all
At
just
all.
woke up one morning and said, we gonna break a hole through the wall and we gonna leave.
That's
Y'all been
exactly
thinking
what
about
they
it
did.
for a while.
They forget all. See, they, like you said, they set all that up inside. Everybody had a plan for what they gonna do when they get outside.
Yeah.
You
Not
know?
at all.
They had a plan to get out. They didn't have a plan when they get out.
Well,
Guess they
fellas,
didn't watch
you know the
Prison
thing
Break
about
because
that? Maybe
Those
that's
guys had a plan.
poor planning is maybe the reason why they incarcerated right now.
You know, all they know is
It all comes full
hand in
circle.
hand, hand in hand.
It comes full
Right.
circle when you
hand
think
in
about
hand.
it, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Another story. Matter of fact, Fox, you told us about this 64-year-old lady been holding up traffic in Texas after she.
Yeah, I ain't dive really into it too much. I just been scrolling and run past it, you know.
Yeah, I had read this story last night, and apparently she wrecked her car, and then she pulled out her chair. She had a chair in her car.
That's all I see her
And
sitting in the interstate with the gun.
And on the interstate, had a pistol in her hand, threatening to kill herself.
That's all I saw.
And she hold up traffic for several hours, man.
She had a standoff.
Stand off with them boys. Yeah. I said, bad boy, them boy, that leaves bad fucking. They said she had mental issues.
That's why, yeah,
But they
mental
always
illness,
see that.
man.
You think?
No, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious, dog.
You
Yeah. You ain't gonna just
I
get
know
blitzed and go out
y'all
there and do no
want
shit
to
like
ask
that.
the question that I think I'm asking in my question. Like, what was she? Was she white, black?
Oh, we already know the answer to
She
that.
was white. She was white.
We already know the answer.
Man, you already know what time it is.
We do a grading scale on the show. You close. You close to getting the F, dog. You close to getting the F.
Wait a minute, why he get grease? Why he get some grease? He should have get that F.
I'm just asking a question.
I
That's
mean,
all.
come on now. You can't do him like that, man.
Why not?
Because you
Y'all
just
boy don't
learning.
give me no grease.
You feel good.
I know, right?
No, I mean, you just learning. You just getting on the show. Give him a little
My
time.
bad, your birthday. Okay.
Yeah, that nigga don't give me no grease,
Yeah,
boy.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Shit.
Y'all ain't gonna do my little cuss like that.
See, I say one wrong thing, boy.
Now the next time he fuck up, he getting an F. Please believe it. He getting an F. And he might get an F because of this LeBron James thing if he bring it up again.
Man, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't get that F.
Oh shit, man. What else been going on, man? Oh, the Diddy trial, man. So Diddy trial is coming to a close. I think the prosecution done did their closing arguments. The defense is still waiting to do theirs, I believe. But I believe recently the judge has ordered to remove certain predicates from some of the rulings for the jury, so that they can't use those to make their decision on guilty or not guilty. I want to see what y'all boy think, man. Where we at right now?
So I like to say this. This is what trips me out with any case, like let's say like stuff like that. If I've already been told a story about that, and how do I not think about that now when I'm about to come to a agreement?
That's
what I want to
that's
say.
one of the pieces
That's
of bullshit.
hard.
That's one of the pieces of bullshit.
Like
they
that
got
makes
in the
no
law.
sense. Why did y'all even allow that to get put in?
Because if you hear
if y'all was
something, you
gonna pull
can't
it out?
unhear nothing. You know?
Right?
Right.
Like
That's
a picture,
bullshit.
a video, or a prosecution.
But you know the thing about that though, if the judge realized that the jury doing that because of what they heard,
That's a
and that
mistrial.
they can set aside the judgment and do their own thing.
That would end up in a hung jury, though.
Right.
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah, probably.
Which I know they want
mistrial,
that. They definitely
retrial.
would love that,
Nah,
but
they don't want a hung jury because a hung jury you gonna do it all over again.
Yeah.
What he want an acquittal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
mistrial.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not even a mistrial.
well, mistrial, they can try him
Yeah, you
again.
can try him
He
again.
don't
Yeah.
want nothing but an acquittal.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Anything
then
else,
after
they
that,
gonna
they
rewind that
can't.
shit.
Yeah, they can't bring it back if he get it acquitted.
Now, a lot of people been talking, and they saying even throughout everything that the prosecution been doing, and by some good work by the defense, that out of the charges, he probably might get guilty of one. The charges he has are sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Now, the sex trafficking he might beat. Racketeering, he definitely can beat that, based on what the evidence that the prosecution brought. But the transportation to engage in prostitution, he probably gonna get convicted of that
He
one.
got too. I mean, it's just too much people coming forward.
I don't know what the
Even
time
his
is for that.
old
I
bodyguard.
can look that up.
Because Puff done fucked so many people over. That's why.
I don't necessarily agree with he might get time for that.
You don't think so?
No, man, because you got when you talking about sex trafficking, all these ladies know they gonna. It's more a consent thing, you know. Even different if you just paying somebody and you bringing them across. He had a relationship with these people, man.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, but what about the youngsters? He did that shit too.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, see, that's the
But
thing.
but Rex, they ain't bringing none of that up in the kids.
And then other people play a part in that. Ain't
That's
like
the
he
thing.
went and
They were
pick them
talking
people
about all
up.
that,
He
but
had
he
people
ain't
go
bringing
do
none of
it
that
for
up
him,
in
you
the
know what I'm
kids.
saying?
Right.
It's just like the R. Kelly situation
And-
when he
They
had
had
people-
two men witnesses.
he had
They
them
had
kick
Cassie
people
and
out.
his Jane Doe.
Yeah, all them boys should have get
Right.
fired behind that.
I know they had
mean,
that
you shouldn't be nobody
Capricorn,
exempt.
Capricorn
Yeah,
something.
okay, they had her too, but I'm saying like all the young kids we been hanging, but all of they ain't never bring none of this in the kids.
Listen, man. Long time ago, when I heard he had Usher in the club at 15 years old, I'm like, come on, man. What you doing?
Justin
What
Bieber.
we doing? Come on, man. What we
Justin
doing?
Bieber was
What we doing
staying
here,
in his
man?
house
What we
and
doing
Justin
here?
Bieber
Listen,
been-
this shit is evident, dog. He needs to get buried under the jail. Straight up. I don't want this dude going free at all. He's a disgusting human being, and he deserves everything he gets. Y'all know how I feel about that. Y'all know how I feel about that.
I with you, but I with you in some parts, but I just gotta say, you know, since they use the law against us, you know, if the law work for him, then okay, I would it.
He ain't down for us. He ain't down for us.
Yeah, he done changed sides.
Puffy
I'm
ain't
with
down for
Fox,
us.
right? I'm with Fox, right?
Time.
Yeah, he done a lot of fucked up stuff. You know what I mean? A lot of that shit is fucked up.
Okay,
but the charge, when he get charged with,
There goes that word.
however,
Yeah, I
him
think they
being,
pushing the limit with that.
yeah, the way they charged the man with racketeering by himself.
The man got a RICO charge, bro.
By himself. That's not possible.
Them's the breaks.
That's not how that shit works.
Them's the breaks.
And see, and with a RICO charge, right? They don't show no type of illegitimate money this man getting.
None.
No.
None. All the shit around 6. All the shit is around 6. Why is there a racketeering charge around 6?
That's why I was confused
You know,
too.
it's kind of trumped up now, Rex. I understand what
He
you're
went the
saying.
wrong route.
If he does something wrong, bro, yeah, I can understand.
The minute I saw that video with him beating that girl like a dude,
Even dead ass wrong.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
got to go. I don't condone that shit at all.
Okay, hit him in the head for that.
Right.
You know, I don't mind that.
But the racketeering, they gotta get there.
But I think they threw that rod out there on the sum of them charges, trying to see what they can kill.
But y'all all gotta remember the man got money in it.
To me, Puff done did so much dirty shit for all these years, man. All this shit coming up and catching up to him, man. Puff been doing dirty shit since he been at Howard.
You right?
And
for a long time,
I believe that.
Right.
But that ain't what they charging him with. They ain't charging him with all this shit he
talk
did.
about that when he's at Howard,
Yeah.
You know, like
But we know, but like you said, like we know, they always been saying Puff in the dirt bag, man.
Yeah, a lot of people say
everybody
He
know
did all
that.
his artists wrong.
Everybody know that.
Yeah.
My
Even
thing
for
is,
himself.
look how he did Biggie Mom
Yeah.
for Little Wallace.
Bad.
Oh yeah, that was dirty.
Right. That's supposed to have been his ears.
But
And he did the man mama like that. Like,
Because they knew they
come on,
didn't know
man.
what they
You know
were
what time
doing,
it
so
is.
that's why he did what he did. He knew that he could have talked them into signing over everything.
Man,
That man ain't stupid. He know what he been doing.
he's a dirtbag.
They say the
He
case
get what he
of
deserve.
And you know, we don't want to go there, but you know, I still feel the conspiracy in him being a part of Biggie death. But we ain't gonna
we ain't gonna go into
far.
that. We ain't gonna go into that.
Don't get me
That's all
started,
I'm
We
saying.
ain't going into that.
That's a whole show, right?
Yeah,
We ain't going into that.
because I got hours and hours.
Yeah, that's a whole show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the case probably gonna be wrapping up next week, so we'll probably know. So next time we do a show, man, y'all, we'll probably talk about it.
The way they talk, them jurors might be trying to get out there before the 4th of July.
You're right, exactly.
Right?
Come on, let's wrap this up. Let's go.
What, 20 days,
Yeah.
30 days, man.
Yeah, them
they
boys
been
trying
on
to,
it, man.
they might be trying to get up out there.
They ready to go home.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
shit-
wrap this thing up like Law and Order do.
They already know if you coming,
Lock it down,
I think
lock
that
it down.
Thursday, that Friday, and going into the week of the 4th of July, they gonna have to stay until that weekend over.
Yeah, so nah, them boys wanna go to cookouts,
Yeah, them
man.
boy trying to shoot firecrackers, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see how that go, man. We'll see. But moving on. Next up, man. Man kills his uncle over a honey bun. I gotta look this up, man. I want to hear y'all boy gotta say why. I don't see no reason for anybody to kill anybody over no damn honey bun, man. But
I ain't know if that, but that icy white.
But listen, that icy white, Fox no white, listen.
I probably might get the head bustle.
Yeah.
I remember at one
that's-
time you could have get that for like 25 cents.
nah, man, no. I'm sorry, that's bullshit, man. You kill anybody with a
Cents no
fucking
more,
honey
guys,
bun,
and that's why
man?
it's so crucial right now.
And like you said, okay, let's just get this out the way. We all know he ain't get killed over a honey bun. The honey bun just been the straw that broke the camel back.
Could be.
That's all that bun. They ain't kill you with honey bun.
Could
He done been pussing that man off for a long
Yeah,
time.
something, you know. I'm just
The honey bun just
confused.
been.
I don't know.
You know what? I tired of this mom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the honey bun.
He
is.
finally, just like that last topic, he
Yeah.
finally caught up to
Yeah,
him.
that's what
what happened.
This happened. Roderick Crowley, 48, was shot and killed in DeKalb County, Georgia, earlier this month by Michael Crowley, 29.
So they
That's what
family?
His uncle. He killed
His uncle.
Yeah.
Wow.
See,
Yeah, that's what Fox said. This ain't about no honey bun,
This ain't about
man.
no
It's
honey
deeper.
bun.
Yeah,
it's way deeper.
something that happened.
They say report says that Michael asked Roderick for money to replace the honey bun, but the older man then began to hit Michael Crowley in the back of the head, despite knowing his history of seizures and brain surgery.
Wait a minute, he was hitting him with a cane?
They didn't say that.
Oh, man. They should-
That's when the report says Michael fired 4 shots into his uncle.
Yeah, but see, and he must have part. They say after the altercation, he left.
Oh.
They tell him to leave to cool down, and he come back and kill
then
him,
shoot.
man.
Man,
That
so he
ain't
thought
no
about that
honey
shit.
bun. Yeah, that
He
ain't no
thought
honey
about
bun.
that shit.
Honey bun just been a straw to break the camel back.
Ain't no way you get.
But why? You hit that man honey
I just
bun,
helped them.
and the man asked you for the money to replace it. You hit the man over the head.
You know, I kind of look at this now like, I know, I mean, you know, he might be justified. You know,
Yeah, I
this
ain't know
sound
that.
kind of funny.
Rex, I ain't knew that might have been a sunbeam too, man.
Ooh, boy, listen, them sun.
That might have been a
boy,
sunbeam.
look, yeah, that been a sunbeam. I kind of
I
understand.
might would have touched him motherfucker
Yeah.
too.
His uncle was like,
At least like to move some furniture.
honey bun, nigga.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
He he hit the man over the head.
And I guarantee you hit him with a cane, man. That's an older dude. Yeah, you been hitting him with a cane.
Yeah, like, sound like years
You
of
don't ask
hatred.
me for no money for no goddamn
He's younger than you.
honey bun.
He's younger than you.
I want to host the honey bun, but who hosts that, but
So many important
You don't
questions.
see.
I ain't lying.
So many important questions.
Oh shit, man! Yeah, they gotta give some more
Because
information.
I ain't know the 40-year thing. Well, you know what? You had your honey bun in my refrigerator, man.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean,
Oh,
listen.
yeah.
I mean, if you put something in my fridge 24 hours,
mine
that's
now.
mine. Yeah, that's mine.
House
Next
rules.
you ain't got no name.
Now, Ray, these a lot of questions I got about that.
So many.
House rules,
No
man.
name,
So many.
free game.
You know,
Oh man,
that's
that
a
was funny.
lot of questions, man.
All right, man. Next up, man, I'm gonna ask y'all boy a simple question. Simple question, real simple. How y'all boy feel about tipping
I can't stand
at a
that shit,
restaurant,
man.
shit like that?
So,
You know why?
Yeah.
Because that's bullshit. This whole tipping system, the company that hires these people put that shit on the patrons. And they fool the workers to be like, well, yeah, if you do a good job, the patrons should help you supplement the rest of your, pay. That shouldn't be. Pay them boy a fair wage, and then you wouldn't have to worry about that.
That's my whole
True.
thing.
Yeah, they done put the consumer and the workers against each other while they sitting back raking in all the
say
dough.
that because now they looking at us, they waiting with
Yeah.
their hand out, waiting for us to give them a tip, and it's like,
Right.
but I already paid X amount of dollars at this establishment. Why I gotta give you a tip on top of that?
Yeah.
They should have paid you out of that.
Like Rex said, you should have a flat rate, just working that job, period, because there ain't no way I'm going to take a job and I got to depend on somebody giving me a tip.
Right.
Right,
And you
right.
shouldn't have to.
Crazy to me.
You shouldn't
I
have
agree
to.
with that.
And even with that tipping thing, you ain't even been in this country that long, man. They just did that like probably years ago, like decades ago, whatever. They started that BS with these restaurants.
In other countries, they don't really focus on tipping. They don't really
No.
like tipping. They don't even want
They
you to
don't
tip them.
let you do that overseas. Yeah.
Here's why I bring it up. This
Only
kind
in
of
America.
pissed me off a little bit. Just when I go to pick up food, it got the little thing on the screen about tipping.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna fuck I'm gonna tip you for. I gotta pay for food.
No, that's
No.
zero.
That's
$0.
every place now.
Oh, it
Like,
tripped me
man,
out
I
when they
thought
be like,
tipping-
yeah, you got one little question right there. If you wanna,
Yeah.
oh no, I
To me,
$0.
Oh yeah, I hit that button right in the boy's face. Oh no.
Tipping to me was like a waitress or a waiter came and bring me my food, bring me drinks, bring me anything I asked
Yeah,
them for,
take
whatever,
care.
and then that's what tipping is for. To me,
No.
I'm not tipping you because you made the food, bro.
Yeah, no, that's your job. You doing your job. I ain't tipping
Exactly.
you.
I ain't paying you for that. And y'all taking the prices up already. I'm not tipping you because you made the food.
I ain't know now. See, I been a cook, so I'm going to have to.
I'm gonna tell you how.
You ever get tipped for the food
A
you
lot
made?
of times.
But who tipped you?
The person who eat the food.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's that's
Yeah, them boys-
that's just
I didn't
what
know
it
what
comes to their heart though. You know what I'm saying?
But like you say, it's kind of sketchy because if I going to pick up food, then that's kind of like a difference. Now, if I'm sitting down eating at a restaurant, then that's a different thing.
Yeah,
But
you you actually provided a service to me.
But the person that tipped you, they tip you directly or they tip you through the waitress or something like that?
Now you got some people to be like, "Hey,
They'll walk
call
up
the
to
cook." You know,
Yeah.
some people
Okay.
call the cook.
So I see now that part I ain't never
Like
did
you
nothing
say,
like
oh,
that.
if they give it to the waitress to pay on the wait, they come back. Oh, somebody left you a tip.
I know
Okay.
what,
Stuff
like
like
when
that.
I do
That's
hibachi
honorable.
now, I'll
That's
do that
honorable,
before the cook
but-
leave. I get a hibachi per
But
the man.
like I say, I understand what you saying too. Now, if I going to pick up food, then that's like I said, that's two like totally different things to me.
Yeah, it just be making me more and more mad every time I go pick
Because
up
if I
food.
going
I'm
to
like,
pick up food, I ain't tipping nobody.
You
tipping
know
a
what tripped
damn
me
soul,
out that
man.
they do
Not
now?
at all.
I'm gonna tell you what tripped me out that they do now. A lot of these establishments and they put that 18% on there if you got a large amount of crowd or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, what trips me out with that is sometimes they don't even tell you. You don't have a sign. You don't have nothing that tells you about that. You're supposed to at least acknowledge that. Let me know so whether or not if I still want to stay here or if I want to go somewhere else.
Oh
You
no!
know?
If you don't tell me that up front, you ain't getting that.
You,
Nah.
you know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
don't see no
saying?
sign
Like,
or nothing. Yeah, I'm out.
yeah, I don't agree with them forcing it now.
Yeah,
you already know
like,
some
and when you
places
get
do
your
that.
ticket,
They
you
got
be
the
like,
gratuity
what
already
is
added in.
And then now I agree that if you got a party of 6 or more, that there should be a tip involved, but you should have that should be at your discretion. They shouldn't just force it on you. You know what I'm saying? Because
And then sometimes when they got the gratuity involved, you should still see some of these servers. They still looking like you supposed to still tip
Yeah,
them.
I still got to tip you
Right.
out.
Like,
That's the crazy part.
like this is the price,
I
brother.
didn't give you $100 on gratuity.
Man, listen,
You
I
ain't getting
tell
nothing
you,
else.
Yeah, you still want to tip?
I remember I
Yeah,
gone
them boys
to
play
a
too
bar
much.
downtown on King Street. We had horrible service. The lady took so long to bring our food back. So my man
Who you
give her
been
a
at?
50. I can't remember the name of the place. Man, give her a 50.
Probably Buffalo
She
Wild
never
Wings.
came back to
Bust
give
ass.
him his change. He only had 2 beers. He said, "Ma'am, can I get my change?" She said, "Oh, I thought that was a tip. How much the damn beers cost?"
Hell no.
You thought wrong.
Man,
You better bring
I
me my
tell you,
fucking
she
cheese.
was-
Yeah.
She thought that she just tried him, man.
Yeah, she sure did.
Yeah, I think she just
I
tried
give you a
him.
50 for 2 beers.
Cause ain't no way you thought I would give you a tip like that for
See,
2
and,
days.
and he should have checked her hard for her trying him.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
he
she
Put her in
tried
her
him.
place. Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Hell no.
He had,
man.
yeah, she tried him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I
Can't go for that.
They a trip, man.
And my bar for tipping is like if I sitting in a restaurant or whatever, if my drink gets to the bottom, empty, all ice.
Oh, you don't get no
before you
tip.
come back.
Yeah, you don't get no
and fill
tip.
that shit. You ain't get no tip.
You don't even know. You don't get no
Y'all
tip.
right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
man, you
real.
ain't get no tip.
That's real. Cause you,
My
yeah.
drink should not be empty.
Yeah.
You supposed to be attentive.
Well,
You know
like,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't drink like that, man.
No, I'm talking about just tea. It was tea.
I understand, but I don't drink like that when I go and eat.
But you know, nowadays you got these
I need my
younger cats
refreshments.
that be bartenders,
I
you know,
need
that
it.
be these waiters and waitresses, and they be on their phones and stuff, be standing there, you be needing stuff.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
haul them down
Yeah.
just for them to come back. That's a problem.
That's why you gotta
now
check
you
them
want me
out.
to give you a tip?
Yeah, that
I ain't
is
giving
true.
you nothing.
Not a
Yeah,
damn
that is
thing.
Man, come on.
Not a damn thing. Goddamn.
That go to
Yeah.
that go towards
Well, per
basic
se,
manners.
Yeah.
yep.
You know.
But if I got a service, she do a good job. I ain't got no problem with tipping
No.
her.
Yeah, yeah.
At
problem
my
at all.
discretion.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
you know, since it's a
Your
part of
discretion.
it's a part of the culture. If they do a good job, like yesterday we went out, my man did an excellent job. I can't lie. I had to hit him off.
Yeah, yeah.
But he did a good job, and I tell him, like, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we
so I know
actually-
they're appreciative, but at the same time, they companies doing that to them.
You right.
And
Yeah.
they need to pay them boy a fair wage, so them boy can make that living for
Like
real.
you said,
Yeah,
they need to
Yeah,
get
them
a
boy
fair
work
wage.
hard.
Yeah, they need to get a fair wage.
Yeah,
I agree.
Boy, work
Top of
hard,
the
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
the
this,
tip
though.
is just the tip, man.
Yeah,
That's what they get. That's
Let
what
me
they
ask you
get,
this.
man.
Y'all done all been to the strip club before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all feel like y'all supposed to tip them in the strip club?
Yeah.
I mean, if she's dancing on me, yeah, but not just
Not the
cause.
dancer, not the dancer. Like the person who bringing you the drinks.
Oh, but see, they done turn that into a thing in the strip club.
Them
Some of the
boys
bottle
get
girls.
mad.
Yeah, they done turn that into a thing. Like you
Really?
gotta tip them now.
Oh, see,
I ain't
yeah,
been
I
to
guess
club in a
I ain't been in
minute.
there a long time.
I've been in a minute, so
Yeah, that's how they got it
Man,
now,
this was
man.
I
probably
know
like
that.
a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
See, I know they call them what, the
we was in New
bartenders,
York
something
City.
like that.
Bartender, bottle
We were in
girls.
in New York City.
So-
Well, see, first off, you're in the wrong place.
The lady got mad.
The
'cause I
best
ain't
strip
tipped her.
clubs is in Atlanta,
Man, I
Georgia.
just spent hundreds of dollars in
You
your
all
club.
know that now.
Yeah, they better know that.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, that's that thing. Like I said, I ain't been to one in a while, so I don't know what y'all speak of. But tipping the dancers is very necessary.
Yeah,
They got to have
but the
that.
person
They got to have
who bringing you
that.
the drink, man.
Oh no, they don't get no
Come
love.
on.
Yeah,
They
but
don't get
see,
no love.
But like I just see, but in the culture now in the club, that's how they got it, man.
I glad I don't go to the strip clubs no more.
That's
Yeah, that's why, because I go to the bar to get my drink. Nobody don't bring me shit. That's why y'all get these people bringing y'all
But
drink.
see, that's you, the old club goers. They don't do that no more. You know, they don't. Right now, you go in the club, it's like
Yeah, it's not the
you don't
same.
even understand it because everybody don't do nothing but buy sections now, order
Yep.
bottles and look at each other, try to see who can
It's
spend the
dumb,
most
man.
money.
Who can out
Yeah,
bottle each other?
That's all it is.
Spend all that dumb ass
They
money on
don't-
that
They
alcohol.
talk. They
And
don't
everybody
got dance
broke.
floors no more.
And everybody broke.
Sure.
The whole club is a section.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
all
no
it is.
dancing,
Just
bro.
seating.
Yeah.
That's it.
So wait a minute, folks.
Yeah, I
You
know.
mean to tell me
There's
ain't
no
nobody out there
dance
rocking out?
No, Rex,
Cry
Ain't
out.
no vision.
no, they ain't.
I'm gonna tell you what
That's
they doing
over with.
now. They
The whole
fighting or they shooting.
Yeah, the whole
That's
club.
what they doing now.
Right. The whole club is
You know,
divided into sections.
I ain't
man.
That's
never,
what they doing.
I ain't never understand this. Why are you
Ain't no
going?
dancing.
My whole thing, and I'm just go ahead and put this shit out. My number one thing for going to the club is getting lucky at the end of the goddamn night.
That's all you
That's
need.
it. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want.
Right.
I don't want to dap nobody up.
Yeah.
You just want
I
to
want
have
to
a
rock
few
up
drinks.
and get lucky at the end of the night. That's it.
That's it.
That's a pussing contest now, man.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
wild,
trying to be
man.
better than the next. sex.
That's what it is now.
I seriously don't know what's going on with the young fellas, but they might need to tighten it up.
They definitely ain't been to a club
Tighten it up.
That what they call them YNs.
Yeah, it's crazy now, man. It's a pussy contest to see who can spend the most money.
Yeah.
I definitely have not been to a
They
club
had
in
a
a long
challenge
time.
going
man.
on at one time where they would buy the most expensive bottle in the club and pour it out on the floor.
Yeah, that's what
What
they
the
do.
fuck wrong with y'all?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a challenge like that going on.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I think it was like a New York versus like a Baltimore.
Yeah, it was
Two
crazy,
cities,
man.
bro.
They was pouring.
Yeah, they buy the liquor and just pour
spending
it out.
thousands of dollars and just pouring it on the floor.
And guess what?
Prime.
If I'm the
bar.
club owner,
Lower.
and the bad part about it,
Roaches can't get under that motherfucker, man.
even if I'm the club owner and I see you dropping all this goddamn alcohol on my floor, I ain't worrying about it because you paying for all of
Right?
it.
They paying thousands. It's crazy.
For a $100 bottle.
Yeah, to pour for $100 bottle just to pour it out.
I'm telling you.
And you know the kick about that? All them boy broke.
You know what?
All them boy broke. They ain't bubbling like that. They fronting. Straight
I
up.
mean,
That's how they try to get lucky there. at the end
man,
of the night.
20 years from now, them boys gonna look back and be like, damn, man,
Yeah.
I threw away $20,000 for nothing.
Which dumbass.
For nothing, man. Sheesh.
Shit, that's why I stay from out of them places, man.
You like,
Yeah.
my list
That's
is
a good thing, False, because some of that dumbness might rub off on you, dog. You can't risk that, man.
Ago, man.
No,
I
I
went to
guess
the
one
club.
thing-
But you know, one of my last days, venturing out into the clubs, I remember watching that and seeing how them boys like Fox been sectioning off, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, this what them boys do now? And he been dudes over here and girls over here.
Yep.
Whole dance floor, nobody on the
Yeah, they
dance
don't do
floor.
no
Nobody
dancing
rocking up.
nowadays,
I'm
man.
like,
Man,
That's
that's
what
our
you
thing, man.
Yeah.
That's our thing. You remember Visions?
oh, don't get me started. My fingerprints all over that mirror, man. Don't get me started, man. Listen, when you hear some reggae or something like that pop off in Vision, everybody rocking.
Man, hell yeah, man.
That's what you supposed to go to the club to do.
Good vibe, man. It was
That's
good.
when
It
the
was
club-
nice.
when
You
the club-
enjoyed yourself.
I ain't never
Wanted to go.
understand going to the club even back then.
I don't even know why they call them clubs. They need to- Well, no, they need to just
Fight
call
club.
them, call them lounges.
I just
Lounges,
go to
yeah,
bars
that might be
now,
the better
man.
word for it,
I don't
lounges,
do
'cause-
clubs, man. I started
Yeah.
clubs a long time ago, man.
Ain't no clubbing going on in
It's
this.
too much, man. Every
No,
single time.
even if I go to a sport, I like sports that got live bands,
Yeah.
adult atmosphere. I just, you got to dress clean. You can't come up with any bum. So
It's a spot in Columbia called Shay's Lounge, man. It's mostly jazz and R&B, but always live music, man. That should be. It's mellow, nice mellow vibe.
I
I know
gotta
what you're talking
I
about.
gotta check that out next time I'm
We
in the
went
mix.
to a joint when we was in Columbia coming back from Charlotte last year. And this year. And
Y'all stopped at Shay's Lounge?
I can't remember the name, but it was nice. It was like a laid back joint, and they had a little band, and yeah, they had anything.
Hey, Prime.
Yeah, a couple of
It was
joints like
nice.
that.
Hey, Prime, you remember Club
Right there in the
Rockaway?
city too in Columbia.
Oh, in Columbia? Club Rockaway, man. You could smoke in there, man. You could burn it down on 2 Notch Road, right by the down
When I
from
tell
Columbia
you-
Mall.
When I tell you, me and Prime
Reggae
had a
club.
legendary night that
Man,
night, and he just started off
shit.
on a flam.
Yeah.
On a flam, spread a moment.
Matter of fact, we went to we went to the beat contest. I was
Right,
in.
Prime and having a beat contest, and that's the only reason I had drive up to Columbia, because I'm like, I go in to support cars because I know ain't nobody else could be out there for 'em. And man, when I tell you, we can make a movie about that shit, though.
Hey,
I
after
swear.
that, we went to Rockaway, and man,
That's what set it all off, right there, though. Before we get up in there, man, and everything was like, yep, let's go ahead and blaze out for the night.
Man, it was nice. Rockaway was a good spot, man.
Yeah.
The funny thing about Rockaway, it was on 2 Notch Road. You could smoke inside there, but police ain't never mess with it. This been 15 years ago. Almost 20 years ago, man. It was like 17, this was 2008.
I swear, I
2009.
couldn't understand it, because when he would tell me, I'd be like, man, you lying, man. And once we hit the door, everything hit you like ground zero. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
man.
God.
They had a tent inside. You can go, like, some of the like top dogs would be in there trying to, like, sitting around a little table. And
You
they
a
just
wild
got-
dog.
They just in there rolling up this, that, and the third, man.
That was my only time in that club, and I
There used to be
stole.
a couple
Kinda used
spots
to that.
like that.
Think about that
though.
club.
I started going to club way back then in Atlanta, and they'd been smoking the club. in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah.
Now I can't.
That's one thing.
Listen.
Yeah.
Hey,
Columbia ain't no Atlanta.
While they walking in, they rolling up.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it's
Hey, light skinned Leon that took me to a couple of spots in that man. Man, listen. Now, y'all know That brother know how to party.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that brother know how to get down.
Yeah,
Shout out to my dog, light skin Leon.
Yes, sir.
With your tall ass.
T.
That's right.
What up, man?
Yeah, man.
Well, matter of fact, we went to Atlanta a few years ago. About 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was a good weekend, man. That was a good weekend.
We can't speak too much about it, but we just gonna move on.
So, man, moving on, man, we going to talk a little bit about, I kind of actually don't want to even talk about this shit, man. I was going to talk about the U.S. bombing, the nuclear facilities, the follow-up on this shit. I actually don't
You talk about Mr. Sherbert pulling that bullshit. He fumbling around and carrying on now.
He about to sue the media for them boys because they wouldn't say that the bombing obliterated.
Because it didn't. Listen, it's basically because if you obliterate a nuclear plant, it's going to be fallout. People in Syria said, "No, dog, ain't no fallout. You didn't hit anything. Just deal with it, man." He don't like to deal with losses, man. He got kind of LeBron James complex. But we ain't gonna talk about that. He want everything that he does. He want everything that he does to be great. And he's an idiot. He's an imbecile. He don't know what he's doing. He fumbling around. He about to get us into some mess.
I like he always got a topic every week to talk about, but man, it's be exhausting talking about his ass, man.
Dog, because he's a reality TV star. That's all he doing every day on TV.
He always been like that.
Think about his first term. Every day you wake up, he's a reality type thing going on.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing happening right now, but now he ain't got real qualified people helping him. He got idiots helping him, like straight up and down. These people are, I ain't even gonna say clowns. They buffoons. Yeah. Shout out to my dog Fox. He gonna give us a new word that we gonna use a fucking lot, because there's a lot of buffoons out here, man. A lot of them. And he's the number. He's the king of that shit, dog. For real.
Like
he's a king buffoon.
He got a whole staff of buffoons.
Yeah.
All of them.
And they like to try to run that BS like, well, he did a good job. No, he didn't. And y'all know he didn't. Y'all playing with American lives, man.
Exactly. That's my problem with
that's my whole thing.
These people in places don't know the fuck.
And even with this whole deportation thing, and I'm gonna go ahead. I saw Wendell Pierce say something, and that's my dude, man. I love Wendell Pierce. Okay. Yeah. With all this deportation, why is he not deporting them Russian immigrants in New York?
That makes
or them
sense.
Irish immigrants?
And they bring a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
They bring a lot of trouble.
I mean,
they come through them ports and they
good point.
I mean, come on.
Why are these people not being deported? It's funny because the ones that are not, the immigrants that are not being deported are pasty white.
Well, you see he bring immigrants in from South Africa.
Yeah, he bringing them. Boy, listen, man, don't get me started with that. Them boy, now they running. They going over there starting foolishness. Now them Africans kicking their ass. Now they won't run and talk about, it's a white genocide. Sit down, sir.
Ain't no such thing.
You getting what's coming to you. That's all that happens.
It's an oxymoron.
Take your medicine, exactly. Take your medicine, son.
Genocide. What y'all know about that?
A white genocide is oxymoron.
I guess so. You come in and take my house, take my land, and think I just supposed to deal
Sit
with
down.
it.
Right? Yeah, like come on, you got to move some furniture, sir. You better believe that.
Man, yeah, I just didn't really want to bring up president. You know what I mean? So, what I do want to do though, man, I want to talk a little bit about our city, man. Our city, Charleston.
Woo!
I mean, we here in Charleston. You know what I mean? We don't do the show here in a minute, so I want to talk about the city of Charleston, man. And what I want to ask y'all, boy, is like, what is how memory might not be the right word, but what is one of y'all favorite things about the city of Charleston? I'm gonna ask you first, Fox.
You gonna ask me first?
Yeah, you look like you ain't ready.
No,
I'm gonna ask you, Twaun.
And that's the thing. I've been here all.
There's so many things, though.
I've been in Charleston all my life, but I can't.
I'll tell you.
For me to pinpoint one thing,
I'll jump out there. I'll tell you.
Okay.
The best thing to me about Charleston growing up on Sundays on Harmon Field, they used to have softball games out there.
Softball games.
And I mean everybody hooping, anybody been out there. Everybody been out there. You had, that's when the tower still was standing up.
When I was a child,
You had the park house open, and boy playing ball, even little kids everywhere. That's when most of the time you used to see all your friends when you ain't been to school. Sunday on Harmon Field.
That's how my mama met my dad.
I used to love that sport, man. I'll never forget that time, man. I'll never forget that time.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll never forget. When he said that, I thought about it, and I've been like, man, you know, the first thing popped in my mind were them Sundays. Because I remember hearing Bob Nichols on the radio, because everybody had their radio playing. Everybody went out there clean, looking good, nice cars. You just been a good time, man. You know, perfect. That's one of my favorite memories of Charleston.
Okay.
Yeah, them
What's
were
up,
good
man?
times right there.
We'll go next then. Go ahead, Twaun.
I would have to say the culture itself, man. It's different than any other place you gonna go.
Damn right.
It's so crazy because like I'll go out the country and these people will ask me if I'm from Jamaica or if I'm from somewhere else. I'm like, no, I'm from Charleston.
Yeah.
Proud to say it too.
Geechee Gullah.
Yeah, that's right.
Proud to say that.
Like I ain't never afraid to say nothing. And some people they be like, Charleston, where is that at? South Carolina. Look it up. I promise you, you gonna want to visit. Cause that's why people keep coming. Every day we got more and more people coming down. When they come, they visit, and then they end up choosing to stay. Because they love what they see. They love the culture, the food, the people.
And the thing about it,
they don't even it's starting to get overpopulated.
They don't even really understand that culture because they come down here and go to a bullshit restaurant like Harmony Grits.
Right.
You ain't even getting that. You ain't even getting that thing right. You ain't even getting that thing right. You gotta go. You gotta go see Dave's.
And that was my next thing.
Or you gotta go see Bertha's.
And that one would be
Or
my.
you gotta go see Hannibal's. That's where you gotta go at. You cannot go no place on that King Street strip right now because it's all false.
And that's why I'm about to say. That's why I'm about to say. When next, you know, when he's spinning around
trying
the
to
league,
strip the history.
being that I done did a lot, you know, traveling now, and I've been a lot of places. Our food, man, because now
it's different.
Now I see certain places I've been probably like the only person like other place I can probably say why I like to really eat at is New Orleans.
I knew you was gonna say that.
But every other place I see that everywhere else serves garbage, hot garbage.
You ain't know about that.
You know, and Square Buzz, even when I been out in San Diego, you would think San Diego right there, you know, Bay Area, wherever. Seafood ain't got nothing on Charleston.
No, ain't not like it.
It's different.
Ain't not like it, man.
But it ain't like Charleston seafood.
Ain't got to the point where everybody biting off our stuff.
And you know one thing that do make me mad that them boys talking about Maryland got the best crab.
No. We don't play that.
Hey,
we don't
You done been there?
I just leave Baltimore. You
Oh yeah, you just
leave
remember.
Nah, no lie now, but
Hey,
crab cake's the bomb.
hey, listen, I can't lie. I give it to you.
Yeah, crab cake's the bomb.
Well, we not known for crab cakes though.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about blue crab.
Yeah, we know for blue
No,
crabs.
I'm speaking,
Now,
when you say crab, like you said, I'm talking about crab cakes. The crab cakes are immaculate.
From what I understand, they don't use a lot of filler.
No,
listen,
It's just meat.
crab.
it's just
Crab.
like them boys say, they do football and crab cakes in Maryland. dog. That's
Exactly.
That's the real. You got to give that up to them.
I gotta give it to you. Now when you talk about blue crabs, you know ain't no place like
nobody
Charleston.
That's your
This is
Ain't
the spot,
nobody
man.
touching
That's right here. That's right.
Hey, tell
That's right here.
It'd be an epidemic, man. When them boys say they run out of crabs,
Yeah.
everybody
It's gonna be a riot.
Listen, and to all y'all ham and eggers talking about crab legs, and this, no, y'all ain't doing it right, dog. Until you come down here, get them blue crabs, pull that top off,
The blues.
break that thing down. Listen, you see I doing the motion. It's automatic. It's automatic.
How to crack open crabs, like riding a bicycle.
It's automatic.
Come on,
Because,
now.
and you know why you get taught as a youngster how to open and pick your crabs? Because if you sitting there, ain't nobody can pick them for you.
no,
Yeah, you short. You ain't eating no crabs.
Cause guess what?
Because they gonna say, they gonna say you gotta pick your own now. Watch why you do
About to
the
see, folks?
Yeah, because speaking of that funny story, my wife just called me. I was last night because she in Hilton Head. You know Hilton Head ain't nothing about, boy. They call us almost like the sister of Charleston because a lot of them speak just like us now in Charleston, Hilton Head.
Yeah, up that way.
Just like us. But anyway, to make a long story short, so she said her friend who she went with tell them, "Oh, make sure you get some crabs because she like crabs." So she said when they were cooking the crabs, she look at the pot. They about to put the crabs in the plain water. They didn't put the seasoning after.
Oh,
I said that don't make no sense. They run all that water and still don't know how to
That's
cook
blasphemy.
crabs, man.
now
They need to go. They need
now,
to get
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I'm gonna ask a real funny question, and y'all can agree with me if you want to. What's the persuasion of these people? Because I know.
Yeah. It kind of threw me for a loop to being that different Hilton Head.
Right.
That's just
So they
like
from
when the lady
Hilton Head.
That's just like when the lady used this detergent to clean the chicken.
Well, I figured, but I wanted to confirm that.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I tell you, throw me for a loop.
Disappointing.
Yeah, that is disappointing.
You know?
But like you say, you know, he probably been in a younger group or something like that.
Had
He
to
probably
be.
know no better.
Had to be,
Yeah.
man. I
Because
don't
we all know you gotta have that water.
You know that.
That's salty. That's
Yes, sir.
salty water.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You gotta have that polluted.
You know, I'm gonna tell you like how my wife always tell me. She said, if you ain't sneezing, that ain't
That's right. That's right.
You know, and
That's right.
If you ain't sneezing,
You hear what Prime doing? That's what you're supposed to be doing right there. That's what you're supposed to be doing right there. They know it.
And that ain't just my motto with crap. That's my motto with
That's like
everything.
everything.
Hey, matter of fact, last week I went to Hall's Chop House for some vendor shit. They paid for everything, and get the steak because they've been on them. Get the ribeye,
Man.
eating this shit. No seasoning. I'm like, man, I can cook a steak better than this shit, man.
Telling you.
Wait, at where now?
This place called Hall's Chop House. Like they charge you a lot of money.
Downtown, and
That's
then they
supposed to
got
be
one right
that's
there
supposed to be an
on,
upscale.
right there
Yeah,
in
it's supposed to be.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah, when you go to them upscale
I
places.
done been there a few times and like, you could tell
I
it's.
cook a better at home, baby.
Yeah. Even when you tell them to season it right, they still ain't gonna do it because they don't know how to do it.
But I want
Overrated.
I want to give
Basically.
my answer for what I love about Charleston, and what I love about Charleston is the people, right? And the people in Charleston, what it did for me personally is give me an understanding of how people are, right? So growing up here from all through high school, and then when I finally went to Columbia, the people were so different. One of the things I learned growing up is respect, right? Respect was a huge thing in Charleston. You didn't really know you was learning it, but you learn about respect in Charleston.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Whether you how to earn it, how to get it, how to give it, all this, that, and the third, and going to other places and seeing other people, how other people operate. I ain't been a lot of places, but people just different. People in Charleston are really different, man. Like born and bred people from Charleston, they built differently, man.
Yeah, man.
You got
from
that
a lot
real
of other people,
Southern
man.
Yeah, that's that
hospitality.
slave ship mentality, man.
So it might be bad, but hey, when I tell you I love the people of Charleston,
Slave ship mentality. man.
crazy as they can be, and
So you talking about as far as manners wise, Prime? That's what you talking about?
manners.
That's
That's a good word.
I know he was trying to bring it out.
Manners,
I brought it out for him, yeah, because we seen a lack of manners in this country nowadays for some reason.
I'm telling you.
You know,
I mean, there's a lack of manners amongst
Because everybody
youngsters in
entitled
general.
to something. They
but
feel like they
we ain't even
entitled.
talking about that
we
generation.
ain't gonna talk about that.
no, I ain't even talking about the youngsters.
Yeah, we ain't.
I talking about the giant toddlers out here that's carrying on the way that they do. And you just be like, damn, you ain't got no basic manners, man.
But man, I tell you, the people of Charleston is different, man, from
Yes,
people
we
I've
are.
seen in other places, man.
Yes, we are.
And I love it. I love the people from
We
Charleston.
got from a whole different cloth, man.
Yes, man.
Yeah, and the thing about we lovable people, and I'm gonna tell you, I got so much love for my 50th birthday from people all over, brothers and sisters I know from Indiana all the way to California, and in between, and one thing that them boy always say about me back in the day, them boy be like, you a real lovable person, man, Rex. Everybody can talk to you, you do your thing, and we don't look for no malice. One thing about a lot of people from Charleston, we don't start a lot of shit. But boy, we can finish them.
But you know what's crazy?
So-
We always like the center of attention to other states.
Anywhere you go, we gonna be the
Other
center of
states.
attention.
Number one thing is how we
They
talk.
hate us because they hate us.
That's why.
Number one thing is how we talk.
Right? Where you from?
Yeah, that's the number one thing people been asking me when I got to San Diego. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from?
They hear you
You
accent.
want to hear some bullshit I saw on TikTok the other day? Motherfucker from
love
Savannah.
TikTok.
I do. Motherfucker from Savannah talk about they the real Gala Geechee. I
They
was
talk like us too.
Savannah.
They talk like us too in Savannah.
yeah, but they ain't got it as deep as we got. Because I done been
The
around some
only
people in
time we come
Savannah,
to
and they ain't got
Savannah
that
is
shit as
for
deep.
St. Patrick's Day.
And we don't do
Stop.
that. And we don't do that. We done said that about primary speaking. We don't do that.
Granted, Gullah Geechee culture is a coastal thing. It's the short part of North Carolina all the way down to Savannah.
But this the
We
epicenter.
even got some places
This
in
the
North Carolina that
epicenter.
talk
Right there.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. Yeah, but this the epicenter.
South
Right, that's right.
Carolina is
But
where
it's
it started.
variations.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
variations of it, but ain't nowhere else is more authentic to it than this
Yeah.
location.
The history.
To be perfectly honest, they been saying Hilton Head in the first place.
Bullshit.
That's what they say.
They can say whatever they want. I don't care.
That's
Bullshit. I can call bullshit on that automatically.
Everybody came to
At the end of the day,
Whoever said
Charleston was the port. 85% of all slaves came through here.
Charlestown
I knew that, bro.
Charlestown landed.
I knew that.
So Gullah ain't started.
You know what I'm saying? But
they see that, but
I'm
they
about
didn't.
to say, but some places you look up, they'll tell you holding head.
Well, they lying.
I heard that before.
I kind of, I'm with the Charleston thing too.
Well, you know what, folks? Either they lying or they misinformed. Either way, they fucking wrong.
Period. You know what?
Because this is the epicenter, Charlestown landing.
And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, because if you look at a lot of stories about Gullah Geechee, they gonna show you holding head. Very few of them, when you pull that up, show you Charleston.
That's because they trying to hide the real history.
Guarantee you. Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of the schools, they pull out all this real history now. The books that they have in there, they don't even talk about slavery.
Charleston always been good for hiding the racist history. But we know this epicenter.
Yeah, but we know.
Yeah, we know this epicenter.
Like you said, they don't talk about, like you said, Charlestown landing, the market.
But as far as that Gullah Geechee, that's here. Hilton Head, fuck y'all. Whoever that dude is on TikTok, Savannah, you're F. You get an F, dog, straight up. And I hope you come back at Primerily Speaking with that foolishness, dog, because this is where it's at. This Gullah Geechee right there.
F+.
Man, you talk about the market, man. I remember the real market. Like right now, that market ain't shit.
No.
They really need to burn that shit down now.
Fox, you been in the market recently?
It's for advertisement now.
Yeah,
that shit is.
I ride through, but I ain't never.
It's for advertisement.
It's a tourist attraction now.
I walked through there about 4 or 5 years ago. I walked through there.
Yeah, the real vendors that used to be there, they're not there no more.
That shit
they moved them boy out. Yeah, I mean,
ain't nothing authentic in there, man. No, you got a couple of people, a couple of the original people are there.
Yeah, handful.
But it's not right, man. I don't like it.
Oh, that been going though, man.
Yeah, but see, that's what they want. They want that, fake. Charleston experience. They don't really want that real Gullah Geechee experience that they want to look for, but they scared of. They still afraid of that shit to this day.
And they will move everybody, who originate down there.
We know what time it is.
So they can make
buying them out.
We know what time. So Prime, whoever that dude is, that clown is you saw on TikTok with that Savannah crap, please find him. So we can get at him.
We only deal with them in March.
Because Savannah is
St. Patrick's Day. That's
matter of fact, I have heard Savannah being described as fake Charleston. Like the biting version.
I like Savannah now because actually Savannah does remind me of downtown Charleston. When you in downtown Savannah, the one-way streets and how they look very similar to downtown Charleston, man. Even like they got a section that look almost like Back to Green, or just a little bit like Back to Green and shit like that. So they got some. I like Savannah now. I ain't got nothing against Savannah. I just ain't agree with the fuck.
We here, Primarily Speaking, got a sign at the door: no biting allowed. Take that shit up the street.
We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Originality around here, baby.
We already know who the original is, though.
That's
Ain't not like Chuck, man.
Yeah, I like it, man. I love the city, man. Love this city, bro.
Charleston strong, baby.
I be trying to explain to my wife. She be like, people always screaming about Charleston. They love Charleston, but nobody living in Charleston. Everybody done left. Everybody in Columbia. Why you loving somebody? Why ain't still there? I mean, listen, man. Listen. Slow roll for one. Slow roll for one. But Charleston got a secrecy. That's what I want to say. A secrecy about it, man. Like people you grow up with. It ain't even got to be your family, but you make a connection with. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like a lifelong connection.
It's like a bond.
You know why Cuz said it like that? Because Cuz from Orangeburg. I understand, Cuz. Everybody can't be from Charleston. Man. Everybody can't be Greek.
Let me tell you about
So I understand. But you got a little bit of Greekness in the house. Man. So, be happy with that, Cuz,
That's part of what I was talking about, the people of Charleston. Like, there's something different about the bonds that you create with
Charleston. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you what struck me out, because now when I really go place, back in my days, you hit different institution, they start talking about your homeboys, right? So when you finally meet the person, say, oh, your homeboy stay over there. When you finally meet him, be like, what your name was? I'm like, I don't know him, man. Then like, where you from? Oh, he said you from Orangeburg. I be like, damn, Charleston.
That ain't Charleston.
You got
I can't stand when they do that.
Yeah, you got the one from Orangeburg try to get in from Monk's Corner. Yeah, that's right there. But
no. I will be clear. Charleston, I'm gonna include West Sash,
North
Charleston, and North Charleston. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that is it. That is it.
Goose Creek, North Charleston,
no,
Monk's Corner, Anaheim, Harley Beach, James Island.
None of it.
Downtown, West Ashland.
That's
it.
That's right.
Somerville.
That's Charleston.
None of them shits is Charleston.
Oh, you gotta remember the King Street connection now. You got Rosemont right there too. That's incorporated.
That's all encompassing.
That's right there.
All encompassing.
That's before you get to North Charleston.
Exactly. That's why I said
That's still downtown. That's still downtown.
I got my people in Rosemont
That's
now.
Charleston. We need to be
Yeah.
That's Charleston. They in the middle of everything.
But see, that's the thing. Yeah, them boys like to latch on and be like, oh yeah, we from Charleston. No, we from Charleston. And y'all know I'll be the first one to call that shit out. No, you not.
Then when you start asking them about certain places, they be like,
Especially the ones from Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant.
Hey, you from over that Cuba? That's a long way, bro.
We don't go over there. At all. So don't even run
We
there.
don't even go over there.
No sir. No sir.
Ain't nothing over there in Mount Pleasant.
Ain't nothing over there. Ain't nobody got no reason to go to Mount Pleasant unless they visit.
Unless you cutting through,
Right.
going to Myrtle Beach. That's the only
That's
reason.
it. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
The only reason to go through Mount, because ain't nobody getting no 526.
No sir.
Across the
No
Shit,
sir.
no.
No sir.
Ain't no reason to go to fucking Mount Pleasant,
Nah.
man.
Nah.
Nah, man.
So
Nah,
we know.
So yeah, I just want to give that love to the city, man. To
Stay
Charleston,
classy,
man.
Charleston. Stay classy.
We love you, man. Primarily Speaking loves you. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
You hear me? So yeah, that brings us into our last segment, man.
Oh,
Sit your ass down.
boy.
Sit your ass down, man. Sit your ass
I
down.
love this part.
Break out the sectional.
Yeah, I think somebody been waiting on this one. He said, bring out the sectional.
All right, birthday boy. We want you to go first.
I got a lot of my folks too, so yeah, we do need a section.
Yeah, bring out the love sectional, man. We got a lot of people to put on the sectional, dog. Let me tell you. I got my number one dude this week. And it hurt me to say this. I gotta put. You know what? This unprecedented. Give me a minute. This one.
I thought you was ready, man.
No. I gotta force this one this time.
Oh, you getting emotional now.
Thought you need a little time now.
Getting
Like I
emotional.
got a bunch of them to sit down.
Yeah, I do. You go ahead and take your time, Fox, if you want to.
All right,
You go ahead and take the ball around with that.
Okay, this is why I don't understand now these days, seem like brothers starting to get a little money and they just going crazy. This is all I'm and even though I love him, like Rick said, he kind of hurt me. Tyler Perry, Fat Joe, and Diddy back again, man. All in, I got a seat for all of them because I trying to understand why you just can't go find you something nice, take to a room, Matter of fact, you can even take two of them to a room. Do what y'all do, everybody have a nice day. But we're in the store, you gotta start fighting another nigga and you take out your camera just to see him. I can't understand all that.
I don't get
Ain't
that
nothing
shit.
private no more.
Yeah, what should change that all of a sudden?
Man,
You
listen,
know what? That's a
That
good question. That's a good question.
that you will see all these hammers, man.
they want a motion picture, that's why.
I don't see nothing but one hammer in the room.
Right, exactly. We don't need no extra. It's unnecessary.
Where's that coming from, man?
I don't know. And you know the thing about it, these cats older than us. So
That's why. What going on?
I can't.
Man,
And
they in trouble.
you know what? And Fox, he does something because he take mine.
What in the water?
You know the shit that fucked me
I'm
up?
damn sure about to sit Tyler Perry ass down.
You know the shit that fucked me up, man?
Because I love the figure, man. He brilliant.
But what we saying is, your name shouldn't even come up in these type of conversations,
At all.
bro.
At
You
all.
know, so you gotta be something more that you
You're
doing.
being reckless.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't understand this, man.
Because please believe, and we ain't trying to divulge no information, but these fellas here at this table, we done some things.
And
Our name ain't never been out there
No.
in public. He always been quiet, on the low and private.
I never once will pull out a phone and take
Because
nothing.
that good time for us, ain't no need for us to broadcast.
I
Them
can't
dudes that like that
understand.
broadcast and shit, man, they gotta big up
Yeah,
themselves.
so we got to stop this trend that going on now and take it back to the old school, man. So I got to set all them down this week.
I got you, cuz. I got you.
I had to sit all. I listened to the Fat Joe story. The man said they been traveling abroad. Tell the man if he don't drop his pants, he ain't coming back home. They gonna leave the man in Switzerland. Oh, the man ain't fucked now.
I hear that part of the
Oh,
story.
yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, dog. That Fat Joe thing hurt me so bad because I'm like, no, not Joe Crack, man.
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard, I'm like, Fat Joe ain't do no shit like that. When I heard the charges.
Go look at the write up, man.
Oh,
yeah, that
man.
crazy.
So that's why I be
Joe
telling
Crack,
you, man, listen.
Come on, Crack.
Them celebrities, I be looking at them celebrities different now, man. For real,
I'm trying to
like,
feel what's going on.
y'all got some real
Oh my God.
crazy shit going on.
Yeah, they got some.
Boy, feel like they high
Hey,
in
man.
power.
Hey. I'm glad I would be considered a regular dude.
Yeah, we don't need
I
that.
don't know what they got.
That's too
going
much,
on.
man.
Yeah.
That's too much, man.
Shit's
God
crazy,
damn.
man. Yeah, shit is crazy.
We
man.
like
I
our,
can't even understand that. Like,
we like our excitement media.
You know? Yeah, y'all keep that new shit.
Yeah, y'all doing too much.
Boy,
A little too
I
much.
don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
Be on some new drug or something.
Thank you for that. Sit your ass
I
down,
didn't know
folks.
you get in the cut.
Oh yeah, I give him the cup.
Oh,
I give him big cup.
okay. Well, we had 3 of them, so that's why. You know.
Big cup.
Yeah, he lined him up. He lined
Make
him
sure to
up.
get every last drop.
Fox
You
sent
know
the
what I mean?
trifecta on that
Don't miss
one.
one.
A hat trick.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't miss
I like
one.
that. Like how you did that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, y'all want me to do them or...
Fill it up.
Yeah, hit him up. Hit him up, yeah.
shut
Give 'em
the
all
fuck
that.
up.
Yeah. Give them all that.
All right,
Give 'em all that.
Rex. Thank you for that, Fox. Appreciate that.
Most definitely.
Well,
Fox,
I mean,
I mean,
since
Rich.
great minds think alike, Fox, get
And they
my
do.
guy.
And they do.
You know, because I sure enough about to sit Tyler Ferry big ass now.
You know, you more room, he can sit him down again.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna do that because we did talk about a young man earlier, and I'm more than happy to sit his ass down. Tim Jones. Tim Jones is suffering from early onset dementia. This old dude had the nerve to say he would wrap circles around Nas. That dude couldn't wrap circles around me, and I can't rap with
That
the
nigga
damn.
on
I tell you how that
drugs,
right
that's
now. He must be on some terrible shit, dog. He must be not giving that Bobby Brown.
I'm surprised you can see you younger than us, so I
I
surprised
love
you.
Nas. I love his music. Jim
what's up.
Jones.
Because I usually be the younger folks that be like
He don't write his
they don't
own
know
music.
Nas.
Not all the youngsters.
Jim Jones don't write
The
his own
knowledgeable,
music.
the knowledgeable youngsters they know.
Ad-lib. All he do is go in there and ad-lib.
Yeah, listen.
That's all you do.
Talking
Get outta here, man.
about dressing.
Nas got music. He got bars.
Talking about
truth. Come on.
talking about dressing your wage.
When you say his ad-lib was?
That's it. Ballin'. That's
Get
it.
outta here, man.
Talking about dressing your wage, you looking like a bum on Jada and Joe.
Oh shit.
We
That's
need
funny.
you to be quiet. Go back to what you've been doing, dog. Just ad-libbing, like I say, or the hooks or whatever. Because I've never heard this man rap a whole line, and I did try to listen to the CD, the one he just recently dropped.
Well,
Absolute garbage.
that's because he talk. That's all he
F
doing, talking.
minus.
He talk the whole time.
He said
He
F
look out.
minus.
Yeah,
he look
F
out.
minus.
Because if he
Square
actually go
buzz.
try to listen to your new CD, he did all right.
I tried to give him a chance.
I can't even do that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what, Fox?
I ain't
Against
give it
against
I can't
everything
even
in
do
me. Against everything in me.
You
Everything to
did
say,
good.
no, don't do it. Don't waste that time. You can't get that time back. And them 15 seconds, I couldn't get
Yeah,
back.
you did good.
Them 15 seconds, I can't get back. So Jim Jones, sir, we need you to sit your old ass down, dog. Shut the fuck up. And hit him with that Mario too, please. Love that Mario.
Yeah, them must stay on the pull-up bar, man.
He done lose all 3 of his lives. He done lose all 3 of his lives.
On the pull-up
Game over. Game over for real.
Oh shit, man. Oh, don't forget this one.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I tell you one thing you can't do. I'm gonna give you a little grace, Jim Jones. You can outwork now. You can do more pull-up and push-up than That's about all the fuck you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you know.
But other than that,
Nothing else to do.
Now what I'm
Shit.
saying, you know, I
good
try
one,
to get a
cuz.
man something.
Good one, cuz.
Better do
Cause he
something.
damn sure ain't putting on no hoods.
Oh, you doing too much of that. Don't
Just like when he came out and told some,
listen.
Don't let him tell
some
We-
he need Dipset. Dipset is
We
nothing without him.
respect
Yes.
real MCs around here, dog.
Exactly.
Square buzz. We don't play that bullshit, and you are one of the wackest.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to
Square
find
buzz.
that out the hard way.
Yeah, but them's the bricks.
Them is the bricks.
All right, Twaun, Triple T. You want to give a Sit Your Ass Down candidate for this week?
And you know,
It's gonna be interesting.
Got somebody for the sectional?
It's a group, man. It's a group.
Okay.
Cause
You got the
you
sectional.
know what I've been noticing on social media and stuff like that. A lot of these posts these fellas be putting out, and it ain't even just a certain age group. It's just fellas overall. And I hate this because I'm a fella, but some of these fellas feel like they woman got to do everything for them. I saw this one post. This man say he asked the girl on the date or whatever, and he ended up changing his mind because he told her he had to get his hair cut and whatnot and stuff like that. And she said okay. He got upset because she didn't offer to pay for his haircut and to get all the other essentials that he needed.
Get the fuck out of here. Why you saying
Hold on.
You got upset with the woman because she
Hold on. I gotta say this first, y'all.
Wait. Let's see what folks got to say. Let's see what we got to say.
I gotta say this. The double T first. That's why we don't even follow up that social media shit. We don't even deal with Facebook at all.
We don't follow that.
That's why we don't even follow them shit they post
It's
on
a
Facebook,
trip.
bro.
These guys.
Wait, you say a dude was mad because a girl ain't pay for his haircut?
Because she didn't ask when he said he was going to get a haircut. She didn't ask to pay for it.
No. He said he couldn't go out because he couldn't get a haircut.
And
That
she
means
She didn't offer
right.
to get a haircut.
Yeah, she didn't offer.
Well,
What?
shout out to the young lady. She dodged the bullet. That ain't nothing but trouble right there. She dodged the
It
bullet.
wasn't no guy. That was a
Basically.
baby. That was a child.
Yeah.
That ain't no man
The
there.
first time I seen
A
something like that, I
giant
done
toddler,
seen
dog. They all around.
like that, man. And I done seen older fellas seeing it, fellas, middle aged, and even younger fellas. That's what's tripping me
Well, you
out.
know what- you know
it's
what?
like now they feel like they entitled, like they woman supposed to do everything.
Well, you know what?
Here's the thing.
Well, you know what? 3T
Nowadays you ain't got people that even take out the trash or nothing. Man.
Well, you know what,
Boys
3T?
feel like they ain't got to do nothing.
Here, primarily
Just
speaking.
living in the house.
Yeah, primarily speaking, 3T, we got daddy daycare for them. So you find out them dudes and we'll roll them, get them some diapers and some bad formula.
That's what he sound like.
Yeah, we need that.
That's
We got some more
ridiculous.
candidates for daddy daycare.
Sound like
How
the candidate
much?
for daycare.
How much less of a man can you be?
He's a mama's boy.
Be mad if somebody pay for a haircut?
He's a mama's boy.
That's a
You can
pretty
tell.
boy, man.
No, he's not a pretty boy because he can't even get his own haircut.
Right.
Yeah, you got to be able to do that on your own. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see he ain't doing no hard. You can see he ain't doing no hard work either.
Yeah, there's certain qualifications you gotta have now. See, because I know real thorough pretty dudes, pretty boys. They do their thing. That guy, he's not that.
That's disappointing to hear, man. I was disappointed. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I will reiterate because we don't deal with the foolishness.
But I mean, you see how quick everybody jump on their microphone behind that, right? Like, man,
What?
and he like hungry on the
I'm
hippos.
telling you.
We don't even know that type of shit going on.
Crazy.
And I don't want to know. I was happy. I was just fine not knowing that was a thing, man.
And
So yeah, I'll go ahead and
I think with that one, 3T got the best suggestion down for this week.
that is, man.
Loop on that one.
That is, man. I can't lie, man.
I can't believe it's niggas out there like that. Oh, I said niggas.
You can call him that. I think that's valid. That's valid. You can call him boy that, man.
They are that.
And this just for that dude or whoever them dudes is.
man, shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean? That's appropriately titled.
I should have said your Michael Singleton bitch ass down.
Who?
This clown that be on CNN and shit. He's a clown. I'm mad because he got that last name though. Yeah.
I'm gonna split mine a little bit. I got a quick sit your ass down, and I got something else I want to say. For the sit your ass down, just gonna be all the companies with this extra tip and shit like I was talking about earlier. Man, I'm tired of seeing this shit.
Probably don't like that shit.
Take this off the goddamn money. When I come to pay, I don't want to see nothing but tipping.
Yeah,
if I ain't
see that
sitting
on
down in
the
the restaurant eating, don't ask me about no fucking
You don't
tip.
like that at all.
Take that shit off. Stop trying to grab all the money. We already paying the high prices that you charging for the fucking food already.
we can make at home.
Stop with the bullshit, man.
Tell her why you mad, son.
I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm getting real tired of seeing this shit, man. I ain't gonna go long with it on that because I got something else I want to say. But god damn, that shit get on my nerves so much. So that's my situation. And the other thing I want to say is I'm gonna do a little counter to sit your ass down and stand the fuck up. And my stand the fuck up is Charleston, man. Because I love the city. We here in the city today, man. I don't come that often, but I love the city, man. And I love the people of the city. I love the culture of the city. I love the food of the city.
Will always be home.
And man, I just gotta say, man, Charleston, stand the fuck up, man. Man, yeah, dude, baby, that's him right there. Shout out to the homie Tim Beach, man. We love you, man.
All right.
That's my dude.
But man,
Dog.
But I want Charleston to stand up, man. We are solidified in this country,
Give
man.
yourself a round of applause.
You know what I mean? We definitely deserve a round of applause, man. This city is one of a kind, baby. Regardless of all that shit that they put in the magazines about #1 tourist spot, we don't care about the tour.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about that. We don't give a fuck about that.
The original city, the actual occupants of the city. That's why I won't give that.
Charleston is South Carolina, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
It wouldn't be no South Carolina
basically.
without Charleston, man.
Charleston's supposed to be the goddamn capital of the state.
It was at one time.
It's just on the coast. It's just on the coast. That's the only reason they didn't make it the capital.
That's right.
It was at one time.
That's right. Everybody know about Charleston. They know what time it is.
I just want to see.
South Carolina.
I just want to see it stand the fuck up for Charleston, man. That's all I want to see, man. I want to put that on the books,
Yeah,
man.
and shout out to all them other Gullah Geechee people out there, all around this nation, because we are everywhere.
All around the world,
believe
It's
it.
scattered.
We are
all
everywhere.
around the world.
And that's coming from, right, y'all, Primerily Speaking, the only authentic Gullah Geechee podcast out here right now. So, fam.
Yeah. We out here, man. So, with that being said, man, anything else y'all boy want to say before we tie knotting us?
Man, I want to thank everybody. You know, y'all know I'm going to jump a day quick because I back behind a hot mic after all this time. Man, listen. Thank the good Lord for bringing me back. I thank everybody out there for all the prayers. Everybody, from, like I say, from Indiana to California and definitely in Texas. Y'all brothers know what I'm talking about because I know y'all listening. I tell you too.
What's up?
For sure.
I love y'all fellas. Listen, this whole thing that come full circle, dog, and y'all be hearing a lot more shit talking come from this voice right here. I am the Black Lion. I am the total package, and that's fucking for real.
Yeah.
All right.
And lastly, y'all boy want something you want to say?
Well, you know what? I'm expounding a little more when you were talking about these goddamn tips. The next goddamn store I go to, and y'all ask me to round any motherfucking thing up. Tom, if I want to round something up again, I'm going to round y'all ass up.
That's your title right there. No tipping. No tipping.
Every damn place you go, you want to round that up? Boy, I asked you to round them up. I look like I want to round them up. This shit. Talk about round something up. I want half that damn price. Right? I don't want to pay everything I need to
It's
pay.
for a good cause. Well, how
already
about
charging
a
me
good
taxes,
cause? Bring
goddamn.
prices down.
I don't wanna pay that.
How about it?
Yeah, y'all tripping, man. Round up.
Triple T, you got anything you want to add?
You know,
It's good to have you today too, brother.
I
For
love
real.
being here. I love bringing out the voice and letting the people know how I feel about the subjects, man. I love that the people's listening and I hope to get more and more listening. Like you say, Charleston is always going to be home, man, because it's going to pump no matter what. I don't care. We're going to keep it pumping, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. And lastly, for me, man, I want to say, man, happy birthday to my big bro, Rich Devereaux.
Once again.
The big 5-0, man. We love you, man. We love you, man. And you just keep doing your thing, man.
I love y'all fellas right back, dog. Love you right back.
This has been another great episode of Primarily Speaking for all you lookers and
Even
bookers
though
out
only
there.
y'all know we had to go through to give y'all this episode.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know, man. We make it happen,
I'll
goddammit.
drink to that one.
We make it happen, baby. So, man, catch us, man, all your favorite listening platforms, wherever you listen to podcasts, man. Primarily Speaking, Primerily, speaking those spaces, underscores, or dashes. I have been your host of the most, man, with the gas, Mr. Pop and 2 quarters. Let me get in that ass. It's your boy, Prime.
And once again, it's the big dog with the bass. I am Mr. Midnight. I am the Black Line. I am the total package of Port City original and damn sure one of downtown's finest.
Yes, the smokestack, the smoke signal. FOX, I'm your man.
You heard? You want to sign out?
And of course, Triple T, I came to show you the love and the listening. Tank Talk Twaun.
Tank Talk Tony.
I love it, man. So, we'll catch you motherfuckers next week, man. Peace.
It's a family affair.
It's important that you move your feet. Not your mouth. what you eat. It's important that you move your feet.
I be collecting some missed calls. Old friends